Hi Leo, welcome to your reading for March 17th through 23rd, 2024. Whenever you find this reading, it was meant for you. What else? If you want to enter to win a free reading on March 23rd, 2024, go ahead and put free reading in the comments. Otherwise, we'll get started. Thanks for being here. So I was just getting this sense of like, this is the last full moon in winter. And then we go into our sunny season. So with you being represented by the sun, if you're thinking about taking action on something, I'm hearing that the time is coming, but you might feel a little bit like stalled. Yeah. Let's see. Spirit, please protect this reading. Send any negative energy back to sender, transmuted tenfold for the highest good of all, and harm to none. Amen, amen. Archangel Michael, please send any negative energy back to sender, transmuted tenfold. Bring messages through clearly for my Leo collective. And I'm being drawn to call on Mother Mary as well. Bring, compassion, gentility. Okay. Three of Cups reversed and the Two of Wands reversed. Yeah, that stagnating energy that we had coming through. So your energies for this week are like, you've been dreaming about moving towards your soul tribe or being around your soul tribe, and maybe even thought you were you are, or maybe you think you're around them. The Three of Cups reverse can indicate gossip. It can indicate a love triangle gone wrong. And with the Two of Wands, it's like maybe you thought at one point that you had the world in your hands. The Two of Wands reversed. But this situation has made you feel like, I'm hearing, what's the world? Like, what's the world with this chain, with these shackles? That's interesting. Man, I'm hearing like you might actually be doing time, or feeling like you're doing time. Like you might feel like actually restrained somehow from your Empress, from giving a love offer to an Empress. Okay. Or from receiving a love offer as an Empress because of third-party gossip. Ooh, okay, you could be dealing with I think Earth sign, water sign, Virgo, Libra here. Okay. Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, you're feeling like stagnant. You have the Two of Wands reversed, the Ace of Cups reversed, and the Three of Cups reversed with this stagnation energy. And then crossing this is the Empress sideways and the Knight of Cups. What's holding you back? Finances? Or Queen of Pentacles reversed. You might be dealing with a debt, like you owe somebody something. You might be dealing with a Earth sign. Virgo and Capricorn are standing out, who is withholding, either is withholding finances or you owe them financially in a situation. I feel like they're associated with this Three of Cups reverse. It could be a coven. It could be somebody doing like spell work or sending negative energy towards your finances to keep you stuck. Six of Cups reversed. They might be thinking that you feel stuck in the past. Or they might be calling you childish, or this person might actually be like threatening, if you have kids with this person, like threatening to take your kids. Huh, this is a sticky situation. Okay, what's this Empress with the Knight of Cups? The Knight of Cups is like somebody who has a love offer, a business offer, an offer of connection and relationship with another person. The Empress is nurturing. She's the mother of the tarot. She's literally pregnant or depicted as pregnant, and she has watermelons all over her gown, indicating ripeness, readiness. There's wheat in her field. There's trees and a creek behind her. Her heart chakra is open, but she's coming out here like in the reverse. So there may be a mother figure here, especially with the Queen of Pentacles reverse and the kids here, yeah, who is blocking this like connection. This is complicated. There's like a lot more people involved here than is necessary. Death is the end of a situation, a transformation, transmutation. Scorpio. Five of Cups, another Scorpio card. You might be feeling like emotionally drained from this situation. I would too. I'm already feeling emotionally drained, literally just looking at this. You have the Ace of Cups reversed. Jesus, can we get like, okay, what are you gonna do with this situation? How are you gonna move forward? Because we don't need to dive in. Like, you know what this is. And if you don't know what this is, it's because you don't want to look at the ickiness of the situation, which I fully, like, don't blame you for. Emotionally, you know what this is. Action-wise, you're like, what do I do? Because you have the Two of Wands reversed, right? Emotionally, you know what you want to do, but it requires this big sort of release. And this, like, maybe a big ego death as well. What are you going to do here? How are you feeling towards this situation? The High Priestess reverse. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Wow. The High Priestess reversed and the Six of Pentacles can indicate ignoring your intuition in order to get the bare minimum. Because look at this guy. He's got the scales. And he's just giving these people, like, breadcrumbs. But the only reason this guy has power in the first place is because the regime he works for took over the land that all the people are, like, eating off of, and then built borders around it, and then made people do, like, certain tasks to maintain the land that they desired, instead of, like, allowing these peasants who knew how to, like, live with the land to just do that, you know? So this guy has, like, some position of authority where he gives what is owed to these people, but it's because it's been taken away from them to begin with. So there's something here about you intuitively knowing, like, what your sovereignty deserves, and feeling, because of your security, Two of Wands reverse, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Empress reverse, that you need to stay in balance here. All right, this is actually in the position of how others see you. How do you, I did ask how you feel, but this position is how you feel about the situation. Five of Swords reversed, the Chariot reversed. Yeah, you feel stuck, but I think you're not really willing to. And again, this came out at the beginning of your reading. Like, it's not really the time for you to do anything about this situation. I think you're just sort of in it right now. You're just sort of waiting for it to either come to an end or transform. And it looks like it will. It looks like things will come into balance, or they are coming into balance. But the Chariot reverse is like, you can't move forward because there's this black and white thinking or argument. Somebody who says things just to literally cut you down or like to mess with your mind. The Chariot reverse is, with the Five of Swords reverse, somebody who just says things, yeah, just says things to mess with your head, to make you feel like you don't have the insight or the balance to be able to move forward. I really don't like whoever you're dealing with in this situation. I don't think they mean to be doing this to you, but I don't think that they see that they're doing this to you either. You have water and fire here. Water and fire. And then the crossing energy and the reverse energy are like regarding earth, material. And then this is like, again, maybe children are involved. And then the Three of Cups is like you have a community of people that are just saying things like, and this Queen of Pentacles reverse is feeding it. What's this Death card? The Sun reversed. The Sun reversed in the traditional tarot means the same thing both ways. This is you. This card is ruled by, or Leo, you rule this card. This is your, oh, I just heard like you're not feeding your inner child. You have a child reversed here and two children reversed here. Your inner child wants to do something else. What does your inner child want to do? Your inner child does not want to do this work. The Eight of Pentacles reverse, your inner child doesn't want to do this work, but it's like, you know, you need stability. This whole situation, you have the Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Four of Pentacles, is like, it's about how much effort this situation is going to take for you to like do anything with. This is such a crazy reading. Because here's the thing, like, it's hard when you're in a situation that you feel like you can't get out of to embrace like manifestation techniques, because manifestation techniques are founded on the idea that you choose this reality. And if you're like a victim of something, or you're still in a place where you may need to admit that you're unhappy, or you're in, like, you need to get to a place of being like, I am a victim of something right now. I'm choosing not to do that. Let's make changes. Like, it looks like you're in a situation where like you're denying your emotions about something. You know that you don't feel good about it, but you don't know exactly yet how you want to fill your cup. But you might have, I don't know, you might have people around you. Excuse me, I need to like change the way I'm sitting here. You might have people around you like who are influencing the way you think you should fill your cup. With the Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Three of Cups reversed, you do have this love offer or this business offer sitting sideways. It's almost like it's a shadow in your mind's eye. But your inner child doesn't feel safe without security, which is totally understandable. So you need to find that balance. And you don't think that your intuition is going to lead you there with the High Priestess reversed and the Six of Pentacles upright. You may find that the more stuck you are, or the more you feel stuck, the the more you say things you don't mean. You may also be dealing with somebody who eventually starts to feel like they're not getting out of a situation what it is they want to be getting. And so this situation starts to sort of mirror or reflect back on each other, like more and more of what's happening. So what I was getting at was with that manifestation thing, it's like you are in a position where you're co-creating this with the divine, with your higher self. But we don't co-create from a place of our egos wanting like a new car or wish fulfillment, you know, all the time. We are, I was listening to something in my yoga class today, and the teacher was saying like the universe is about power, not like authority power, but like energy power. And it's not an ethical universe. Like it's not, she specifically used the example, it's not going to not shock a child that sticks a fork in the electrical outlet. This is you or some aspect of you emotionally sticking a fork in the electrical outlet and then learning like, oh, I don't do that. Like, I shouldn't do that. But you're sort of still in the wielding the fork stage and waving it in front of the electrical outlet, if that makes sense. And the thing is, it's like, you know, it's like, if we're running with this metaphor, it's like, you know that the electrical outlet gives you power, but it, like, you know, it'll like charge your tablet or something. Like you're a kid with a tablet, right? You know it'll charge your tablet, and you know that it does something that like makes things turn on, but there's something about you not having like the right adapter or the right apparatus for this situation. It's just not like vibing with the matrix of your avatar here. I don't know what this is exactly. So what are your hopes and fears for this situation? King of Wands, the Devil. Okay. Yeah, so you could be dealing with an Earth sign or a Capricorn. I don't think the Devil is necessarily like a bad card. I just think with the context of this reading, it's a totally reasonable fear to have here. Like, your hope, King of Wands, you, right, is that you can look back on this situation with a sense of knowing exactly what to do. Because I think you do not right now. And I don't think that that's comfortable for you or normal for you. I think that you generally have a very good idea of what it is you want to do. And something has come in and turned this all on its head for you. Could be very well, could be work related. It could be somebody at work saying something about you. It could be like a situation where you hooked up with somebody at work who had kids, or like they wanted to do something with you and you told them like no. And so they're spreading rumors. I don't know. It's just a really volatile situation over there. And you're just trying to stay out of it and move forward, but you feel totally stuck. So your hope, yeah, is to be able to look at this situation and know exactly what to do. And then your fear is like succumbing to this situation somehow. I think it could mean for you like a sense of stability, but also total emotional stagnation. And I think that I get this feeling of like actual dread just thinking about that. Like, just like, it's in my heart. Like this just, like, you do not want that. But again, you're learning a very difficult lesson around the laws of manifestation and how it is that we choose from our higher shadow self these amplified shadow situations. This is your power being exposed and expressed to you through the shadows. And Psyche came up in Aries reading. I think maybe you can look into like how Psyche was formed, but this is you looking at your psyche, the deep shadows of your psyche, and eventually coming to a place where you realize, when you look back on this situation, exactly why things happened the way they did, and exactly how you contributed to that, even if it's from your subconscious, emotional, unhealed childhood wounds or whatever. There's definitely something about your inner child that needs to be addressed here, or that is being addressed. Maybe something about your mom, and how it is that this relationship with your mother figure affects your relationship with others, especially your security, and your view on authority. What is the outcome for you, Leo? 3 of Swords reversed. That's good. 7 of Wands reversed. Oh, wow. That's awesome. You, like... Yeah. You get out of this situation like a boss. Holy moly. You literally... You go through this death, rebirth, transformation. All parties involved are enlightened to what's going on. And this is the sun reverse. It's like, it's happiness for everybody involved. If this was a work situation or some work that you were working towards, you decide to cut your losses. Intuitively, you may feel like a bit of rage, like you kind of want to just cut somebody down. Like metaphorically, of course, where you're just like, oh. But you may also be realizing like you have not been following your intuition, which is why you got into this space to begin with. That is what was keeping you stuck, was not following your intuition. That was what was making you say things that you didn't want to say, like out of turn, or what was bringing people into your reality who were saying things that were like designed to hurt you or cut you down. It was this shadow aspect being revealed to you, and you see it so clearly, and you look back and you do see this so clearly, and you're allowed to move forward. It heals your heart. This begins the process of healing your heart. It begins the process of you taking down your energetic boundaries and allowing yourself to be seen in the world as you are. And that's beautiful. 22:12 on the timer as I say that. You might be seeing 222 or 123 as consecutive numbers to clarify this message. Anything else for the outcome of Leo? Page of Swords. Yeah, you've learned about yourself. Page of Swords reversed is like, okay, I've learned. Live and learn. This is you moving on, like live and learn. Like I did that. I learned that about myself. I know better now. And I almost feel like you're almost, with the 7 of Wands reversed and the 3 of Swords reversed, there's something about you taking this situation and the logic of it after. It's like you take the actions that you need to, and you're just like, yep, I'm doing that. And your logic like tells you, it informs, how am I trying to say this? Oh my gosh. It's like your mind catches up with your actions as your healing does, as your energy returns to you, as your heart sort of unbreaks or like mends itself. And it's so quick. It's so quick. It's just this like, oh, okay, I've got that. I recognize that. Boom. So I'm like a Scorpio through and through. And like, I will wallow for so long in energy like this and just cross-examine and what is going on. And I'm not saying this is shallow by any means, not at all. It is like you fully get it and you move on. Like you're just moving forward. And I respect that. That is, I'm like taken aback. That blows my mind. It just really is so, it's so practical and so grounded, and also so like self-assured after going through all this. It's really impressive. Like you've been dealing with like complex social interactions, complex deep-rooted childhood shadow stuff, and you've been doing the emotional work and just balancing all of that with this 6 of Pentacles, although you felt very out of balance while you were doing it and very out of tune with your intuition. And it's like, bam, you take that action, you know yourself, and it's just beautiful. It's really lovely. Your heart, my heart is feeling a little bit like, you're gonna, I mean, feel wounded. You've got the Three of Swords here. You went through something. It doesn't invalidate the fact that you were wounded. Again, I'm saying you move on. It doesn't mean that this is a shallow thing or that you're denying your feelings about it, right? You move on knowing that healing is a process that you're now actively walking into, willing and ready. And that's just a bold, beautiful move. No way. The world, you're closing the cycle out. Oh my God. That's so cool. Okay, I'm just gonna stop right there and pull an oracle card for you, because this dreary ass reading took an exciting freaking turn, and that was just 25 45 on the timer. That was just the best card that could have wound up here. I could not think of a better one. It was beautiful. You're closing out a major karmic cycle, and you're doing it with charisma, and I'm hearing joie de vivre, and just, you're just doing this in, like, you're smooth. You're just so, it's so smooth. I can't really put words to that. I'm really proud of y'all. That's awesome. All right. Spirit, please send a lovely oracle message to my Leo collective. The Devil. All right. Check this out. That's a cool card. Definitely you facing some devil energies. I think you're making a choice to choose yourself and your personal autonomy, personal authority, your sovereignty over, again, this breadcrumbing energy. Like, anyway, let's read the Devil. When you choose to sit on the couch and binge watch an entire season of TV show while eating a pint of ice cream instead of tackling a nagging chore that needs to be done, that is the energy of the devil testing you, creating an opportunity that feeds your desire for comfort. The devil brings indulgence, succumbing to slothfulness, and choosing that thing that satisfies our immediate needs instead of facing a challenge. Resisting the devil can be daunting, to say the least. We often don't recognize it until it is too late, as this crafty creature disguises itself as something intriguing or desirable. One weekend of being an overindulgent couch potato is something everyone needs once in a while. However, when it slips into becoming a daily habit, an unhealthy addiction forms, and breaking it will be far more complicated than the original chore. The devil is cunning, an astute researcher of human nature. Its power resides in understanding our weaknesses, as it knows which strings, when pulled, will have the greatest and most destructive effect. When we choose silence over speaking up, when we play small out of fear of being ridiculed, that is the devil's work. The energy slips in to create a seed of self-doubt and then reinforces it by feeding the ideas for a much more appealing scenario, one that doesn't cause pain. When we refuse to face reality, when we allow ourselves to stay put in a destructive pattern or habit, when the pain of suffering required for freedom is too extreme, we are at the devil's mercy. This creature finds delight and strengthens when we fall victim to our worst character flaws. When the devil appears, you may need to examine if something masks itself as an easy solution or a less than challenging alternative. Myth, legend, man-made, mystical is the jackalope. I really love the jackalope. That's the devil. That's so cool. Yeah, this is you facing your devil, facing it at its roots, and really seeing the choice. Again, seeing the charisma. It's like you see the charisma of the devil in this situation, of like the promise, again, of security. It's almost like you're being offered an opportunity to sell out. And instead, you take the action that makes your soul sing and heals your heart and teaches you more about yourself and allows you to take your guard down. And in doing so, all of the shadow aspects of this situation become your strengths. It's like you absorb that power into yourself. I just feel this like huge inversion of these energies as soon as you choose you. All right, Leo. Thank you for that reading. That was really awesome. Thank you for being here. If you want to book a personal with me, you can check that out on my Etsy. The information for donations, Patreon, YouTube membership, all that is linked below. You can also check out my yoga channel. I just opened that the other day. I have one root chakra flow up. So you can check that out if you're feeling a need for safety, or if yoga is sort of your thing, or if you just want to meet on the mat. Otherwise, I will read for you all again next week. Bye.